Welcome to TopEvt, and you join me while I'm on an evening run. Actually, I have been doing a lot today, but right now I'm going back to my office, and while other people are coming home, so that's the situation you find me in. I'm creating this video because this is a topic request that I got. Someone asked me, how do I select how much do I spend on a cell phone? And that is a topic that was specifically asked, so I am creating that video. I'm going to tell you the most definitive answer, not like a YouTuber, because most of the YouTubers, you should understand, their paycheck depends on what they sell. So whatever phones they show you, whatever they show you, all of that actually dictates their pay, and there might be an influence there. For me, I don't review technology that much. I am a technology enthusiast. I buy a lot of technology. I have iPads and all these kind of things. By the way, this iPad Pro, I'll create a review soon, but I'm not a technology reviewer by any means. I'm a technology user. Phone is necessary, I get it. It is one of the integral parts of our lives nowadays, because you have to, most of us, I run my business through the phone. You have to coordinate with so many people. In the old times, like 2000 up till 2014, what was the case is, you have to, even 2017 till that time, you had to get the flagship. Reason is, a flagship was going to save you time. It was going to give you the best experience possible. That was the fact. Because you get a Note 3 and you get a normal Samsung phone, which was a normal retail, that was going to be sluggish, that was going to be having a lot of bugs. On the upper end of the spectrum, when you got the Note 3 or whatever was the flagship at that time, you are going to get the fastest experience, the highest battery power, everything would be best, and you will get the fastest speed. All of that was the case. Jump to now in 2018, it's very much different. The upper flagships, they have only become a style statement, and frankly, I don't even like most of them, because most of them have pathetic battery life. Pathetic as in, I don't understand why. How hard can it be to cram some more battery in? Earlier, flagships used to have the highest battery. Now it's the mid-rangers that have the highest battery. It's kind of weird. And the experience, if you spend anywhere over 10,000 rupees on a phone, generally your experience is good. You don't have sluggish performance or things like that. The only places where it will compromise is cameras and stuff, and I don't see any business owner literally needing those features when you are running your business. But it depends. Some people might need it. I want you to spend as little on a phone as possible. The time has really changed. You need to think about this sensibly. Phone doesn't mean anything, and any phone you're going to get, it's all on God's grace, that how long it's going to last you, because you drop it once. Most of these phones, even a flagship phone, the most expensive iPhone, 1.5 lakhs is gone. You drop it, it's gone. You're screwed. That's it. You have thrown it away. That's the case with all phones. So spend as little as possible to get whatever you need from a phone. So if battery life is important to you, get the phone with a very good battery life. Get if the experience, such and such experiences are important to you, whatever is a priority to you, get that. And whatever is the lowest budget possible to get that at an acceptable rate. That is, it shouldn't compromise on the experience. That should be your aim. You don't need a flagship. The advertisers will bombard you saying that you need the best flagship, and without that your life is incomplete. All those bullshit. They're just trying to sell their phones. Of course, the cell phone companies want you to buy the flagships because their margins are higher on the flagships. But you don't need a flagship. You heard it from me. No one else is going to say that. Everybody doesn't need a flagship. Only very few people need a flagship. Certain people, they'll be okay with an upper mid-ranger with good enough looks, and some people looks matter, because in India you have some places where people are shallow. If you have a good phone, you're holding a good phone, it looks premium, then that gives you a better weightage. It happens sometimes. That's one of the reasons why many people buy iPhones here. Don't kid me, that's one of the reasons. The Apple logo, if you are thinking that you are buying the iPhone just for the experience in Apple, and I have a Mac and I have an iPad and all these Apple products, I'm not joking, you cover the Apple logo. I challenge you. If you, most of the iPhone cases, you will see it broadly. The iPhone logo will be, you know, the logo will be cut out, because that is just to show that you have got an iPhone. That's how it is. That is how it will always be. Coming back to the point, spend as little as possible on a phone that will get your work done, rather than buying 1 lakh rupee phone and then trying to baby it and be careful with it, still breaking it, spending 70,000 rupees again to change the phone screen. All of these hassles, it doesn't make any sense, and you're making yourself a moving target. Especially, like many people have asked me, why don't I use the iPhone X or whatever the new iPhone is. One of the friends actually asked me, you make a lot of money, why don't you get the iPhone XS Max? I said, okay, that's 1.45 lakhs for the top variant. Every time I put it on a desk, first of all, that's going to show that I'm that's signaling. That's another story, but the main thing is there is a very high chance that someone is going to steal it, and 1.45 lakhs is going to walk out the door. Not just that, all of my data, most of my important company data that I store on my iCloud will be at risk. Better than that, I wouldn't risk it. That is a very good, just get other phones. I have other phones. I use 3 phones, and that's what I'm using. Anyways, this should answer your question. I know this video dragged down a little. Not everybody wants a flagship. Pay as little for a phone as you can, as long as it doesn't compromise on experience, because most of the mid-rangers, they are really good. I didn't find experience bad with any of the mid-rangers, or sometimes even these lower end flagships like the OnePlus is really good. You're only paying half as much as you would for a really expensive phone. The Poco phone is a really good choice. If you drop it, if it breaks, who cares? It's just 20,000. That's much more easier to digest than losing a Note 9, which is 68 or 84,000 rupees, and then you're going to pay more than the price of a Poco phone to get the screen replaced. That was my 2 cents on it. If you have any more topic requests, put them in the comments below. If you have any questions, whatever you want, just you know what to do. This has been Jace for TopEvt. I'll see you in the next video.